For today's Cannabis 101, we are tackling how to make canna butter or canna oil. Cannabis loves fat. It binds to fat. So the easiest way to infuse things is to infuse oil. You can do this a couple of different ways, and you can infuse either trim or flower. So I have both here just to give you an example. So this is, first of all, this is CBD, this is hemp, so don't get excited. So this is flower, and this is trim. So if you decide to infuse with trim, you're gonna need about twice as much. So just keep that in mind. Right now, I have 1 ounce of trim on a cookie sheet, and I've already put this in the stove at 250 degrees for about 30 to 35 minutes. You do that because this is called decarboxylation. So you are decarbing your cannabis. You're making it activated. You can't get high or you won't feel the effects unless you heat it first. So we've heated this for 30 minutes at 250 degrees, and now we're ready to infuse it. After we take our cannabis out of the stove, we're gonna let it cool for about 30 to 40 minutes. You wanna get it to room temperature. After that, we bring in our oil. Today, we are going to infuse avocado oil. You can infuse butter, you can infuse olive oil, but I like avocado oil. It's cholesterol-free, has a high smoke point. I'm gonna put this in my little skillet here. Turn on my skillet. Next, I'm going to add soy lecithin. This helps your body absorb the cannabinoids better. So it increases bioavailability. You add 1 tablespoon per cup of oil or butter. And when that's all nice and blended, we add our cannabis. It's really pretty much this easy. So make sure it's nice and stirred. Well, you want to make sure your cannabis is well coated in your oil. And we're gonna cook this for about an hour. Now, if you're infusing butter, you wanna do it for at least 2 hours. Butter takes a little bit longer to infuse. But the rest of the oils, 1 hour and you're all set. What's really important is while you're cooking it for your 1 hour, you wanna make sure that it doesn't go over 200 degrees. So we're at 162. Not bad. We want to keep it at around between 160 and 200. So 162 is right at the lower edge, but that's all right. We'll retain the terpenes that way. I'm going to give this one more stir. You want to make sure that you're stirring it at least every 10 minutes or so. And again, every time you stir, you want to check the temperature. So this has been cooking and infusing for about an hour now. So we're going to turn this off, and it is time for us to strain. I like to put it in a bigger container first. So I'll do that. A lot of goodness in there. And now I have a strainer lined with a cheesecloth. And we're gonna slowly just pour this in. All right, I'm gonna strain it just to be sure. Press down. Get all of your cannabinoids in there. And there you have it. You can put your infused avocado oil on sandwiches, on salads. I love to just have a little tablespoon in soup. It's great and makes you feel even better.